everybody, it is Moon Mist, or Luna, whichever one you prefer, and I'm going to be playing Pine Point Insomniac. It is by the creator of Ramshackle, and I'm really excited to play this game. So, I kind of needed an excuse to put something on my channel, so this is that excuse. Also, this is a very fun game, so yippee! Also, just out of pure boredom, I will be adding sound effects, so let's get into it!
This Community Protected Neighborhood Watch.
You're no stranger to the feeling of being watched. The people of Pine Point stare at you all the time, whispering things and talking behind your back.
There goes that kid who sleeps in the woods again.
What a freak.
They always look so offended, like you're about to drown their dog or smash their car windows with a baseball bat or something. To be fair, you did do the latter to Rourke Romano's new Civic last summer, but at least it was in the name of justice. Yeah. Justice. Despite being used to the judgmental eye of the town, you admit the past few days have felt different. It's the kind of different that makes the hair on the back of your neck stand up. The kind that makes you think someone is standing behind you. But when you turn around, there's nothing except the summer breeze. That's why you haven't gotten a single hour of sleep in the past few days, despite curbing your insomnia ages ago. It's this goddamn town. It's driving you crazy. Whoa, did you carry your groceries with those eye bags? I'm going to kill you. Not if I kill you first. I know where they keep the industrial strength bleach. I'll lock you in the meat freezer. Joke's on you, the freezer lock's broken. I jammed it on my first day and they never fixed it. Damn it. 10 a.m.'s too early for murder anyway.
But not too early for prep work. Dimitri, teach Neil the source station today, will ya?
Sure thing, boss. Okay, Marco also says you make the thin crust pizzas too thick and the thick crust ones too thin, so I gotta run you through everything again on top of teaching you the sauce station. Oh, and they're adding some gimmicky summertime promos, so we gotta learn how to make that monstrosity too. It'd be a miracle if you survived today's shift. Normally, you wouldn't give a rat's ass about a minimum wage job and would much rather play hooky, but this time you get to work with Dimitri. You don't want to disappoint your best friend. He did help you land this job after all. Snoozing on your second day? Did you stay up watching the rerun of Snailman and Slime Frog too? Shit like that is never good, as you remember. You know what they say? Nostalgia's a hell of a drug, and I'm jolting. They played the episode where Snailman was dying because he couldn't make enough slime, so Slime Frog had to give him a slime transplant. How could I forget the greatest television line ever written? It's slime time. He's not just a slime frog, he's also my slime friend. Shitty writing or not, that shit had us kids in a fucking chokehold. Remember when we dressed up as them for Halloween? My mom still has the photos. I wish I could forget. Your head was so big, we had to cut the costume so you could fit through the hole. Seems like things haven't really changed. Hey, you know what they say about big heads.
I'd love to pay you too to reminisce, but I pay you to make pizzas. Okay.
What were you like as a kid, Marco?
Oh, got into all sorts of trouble. Stay in school, kids, or else you'll end up like me.
What, bald and divorced?
Shudder, kid.
Everyone in town loves Dimitri, and Dimitri loves them right back. It's weird. Dimitri even gets along with authority figures, which is something you could never achieve in an entire lifetime. But you guess that's why you don't mind his company. He never cares if you slept in the woods or had anger issues or whatever. He just treats you like everybody else instead of some rabid stray animal. Too bad he's not gonna be here forever. Not bad for your second day. You're being way too nice. No, seriously, when I first started, mine looked worse, and I wasn't even stoned. Marco can probably teach you how to do the dough toss thing when you're more accustomed. He's been in the biz for like 40 years. Holy shit, 40 years? You look around the ugly, fluorescent lit kitchen, no windows, no AC, over 12 hours a day for 40 years? Doing the same thing over and over for over half your life, then having kids and making them do the same thing over and over at the same small town you grew up in? You can't stomach it. Hey, can I come with you? To the storage room? No, stupid, to uni. To do what? I don't know, hang out? Hang out? Yeah, I don't know if it's that easy. Seemed easy for you. What's that supposed to mean? Never mind. Pretend I never said anything. Dude, I spent so many nights studying until my brain turned to static, plus I worked 2 jobs. You don't think I busted my ass off to get into university? No, you're the hardest working person I know. I didn't mean it like that. Sorry. It was the hardest I've ever worked for anything in my life. It just kinda rubs me in the wrong way when people assume things about me, you know? But it's cool. I'm sure you didn't mean any harm. Wanna drop it? Yeah, let's drop it. So, what should we do with the band? I mean, you still have Momo and Journey, right? I know a couple guys who can fill in as guitarists if you want to continue band stuff. Either that or you're gonna have to finally pick up a guitar. It shouldn't be too hard to replace me, though. The fluorescent lights are starting to get to you for some reason. You should stay in Pine Point. We could go fishing at Lost Lake every day. Man, I wish. That would be the fucking dream. Definitely one of the things I'll miss about Pine Point. The fishing here's too good. I don't even know if they have lakes where I'm going. No lakes. Fuck that. You know, sometimes I wish I was more like you. No thoughts in my brain except for fishing. You calling me dumb? Yes, but I'm also kinda jealous. You're like a wild animal. You just do whatever the fuck you want and don't give a shit about what people think. I respect the hell out of that. I could never live the way you live. You're more like a coyote and I'm more of just a sheepdog. People love sheepdogs though. I've never heard anyone say their favorite animal was a coyote. To each their own. I think coyotes are pretty neat. You're fucking weird. But yeah, trust me, I'd choose to stay in Pine Point if I could. Now the fluorescent lights are really starting to get to you. There's this sleep deprivation finally catching up, but this is not the right time. You can't afford to lose this job. You feel your heart thumping slowly and heavily. Your vision starts to blur. Your body craves sleep, and you want to pass out right there. But there's something there. It really wasn't that bad. I would have eaten it. You've been looking really tired lately. You okay? Sorry, I'm fine. No, you're not. You look like Mrs. Szymanski after her divorce. I know you're a coffee hater, but Marco always keeps a pot warm for employees if you want some. You know what? Fine. I'll bite. Dope. Coffee's over there. There's usually sugar and creamers too. Dimitri points you over to the front where they keep the coffee pot. You walk over and the bitter smell makes your nose scrunch up in disgust. You're more of a soda drinker yourself. Still, you have to survive the day somehow, and you pour yourself a cup. You find the sugar and creamers stashed behind the coffee pot and add one of each to the steaming black liquid. You take a sip. Ugh. How do people drink this shit? Maybe it needs more sugar. Perfect. You're not proud of your childlike palate, but the coffee is finally drinkable. You guzzle down your cup, not flinching one bit. It's much better than before. Now you're wide awake and ready to take on the rest of the day. Except you feel as if your third eye just opened and your heart is about to beat out of your chest and you're gonna throw up. Oh god, if you don't rip out your fucking heart right now, you're gonna explode. Oh fuck, there's somebody standing behind you, you're gonna die. You good? Yeah, I'm fine. You don't have to check up on me every second, you know. Sorry, oldest sibling habits. How's the coffee? Nasty? Bathroom's to your left. Thanks. You'll learn to like it someday. If there's anything you hate the most, it's throwing up. You've had a rough couple of days, and this isn't helping with the sense of dread you've been feeling. The bathroom tiles are cold against your skin, and maybe if you just close your eyes for a while, you'll return back to normal. Ending 1 out of 3. Coffee. So this is my little voiceover. Currently 199 things of voiceover. Was this fun? Oh hell yeah. Will I do it again? Absolutely. I'm going to do this little thing where I do the 2 other endings on a different day, so I hope you guys enjoyed. See ya!